What's up? It's Nick and Brian. We're down chilling on Houston Street. Is that where we're at right now?
Yeah.
It was a long walk to here.
Famous court.
Well, we're getting ready to do one of our favorite sports, and as you can tell, it's basketball.
I played in high school. It's just something fun that I've always loved to do. I like to compete. I like all sports, but basketball is my favorite, definitely.
Ready? Woo! That was switch too, man.
Me and Nick, I think, are going to challenge some of these fellas.
Hey, fellas, which one of y'all want to take us on?
Now, you know, I like you and all, but y'all going to have to get out of the way.
Let's do it. Come on.
Go ahead. 1-0.
When we're on the road, we don't get to do as many things as we'd like to do.
Especially outside stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we try to bring everything that we possibly can with us. Board. Like, I bring my Nintendo. We bring, you know, mostly basketballs, footballs, and, you know, you try to find a gym or something like that to play in. I had nothing but D. Still burnt me.
Ooh. It's just kind of hard for us to go out to a park anywhere and shoot due to the fact that there's a lot of people around or fans and stuff like that.
Oh, man. It's all good now. Let me tell you this something. This is where we kick in the fourth gear.
It's not like a 40-hour work week because our life is our job. It's pretty high in maintenance. Our job doesn't really allow us to come home and hang our hat, so to say, of what we do, because when you step out of your hotel room, that's life.
What'd I tell you? It's a Backstreet thing.
We have a schedule that's so demanding sometimes that, you know, we're on tour probably like 40 weeks out of the year, you know, and it's tough. It's nice to come home and sleep in your own bed and do things like playing basketball or getting outside. Oh, 7-5? Shot, man. I look at basketball as being about as close to normal as we can get. Being at a park like this, being outside, enjoying the beautiful sunlight. A lot of times we're cooped up in venues and hotel rooms, and it's fun to get out. Oh, good pass.
Bread and butter, baby.
I'm tired.
You hear that? That's the ambulance coming to take these guys away after we beat them.
I think we appreciate a lot of things, the everyday life sort of things.
You know, people take for granted, you know, what life's all about. You know, I think, you know, you just gotta enjoy every day, especially in our position. You know, we only get a certain amount of time to have time by ourselves. So it's like, you know, we try to use every day that we have. That's game.
Thanks for coming out and playing some hoops with us. We've got to go meet up with the other fellas, actually. Maybe do a little, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Shh, don't tell them. A little club. I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. We had a blast.
See ya.
See you later.
I'd walk 1,000 miles. Oh yeah, I don't care if he buys you nice things. Does his gifts come from the heart? I don't know, but if you were my girl, I'd make it so we'd never be apart. But my love is all I have to give, and without you I don't think I can live. I wish I could give the world to you, baby, but love is all I have to give here. When it's all, does it seem like he's not even listening to a word you say? Well, that's okay, baby, just tell me your problems. I'll try my best to kiss them all away. Does he leave when you need him most? Does his friends get all your time?
My mom had always suggested to me, you know, a while ago when I was in high school, you know, why don't you put like a group together, you know, maybe try to form your own band. And there was other groups that were out at the time, like New Kids and stuff like that. And I was just like, well, I wasn't really sure if a group was really like the right type of scene for me.
I've known Howie for about 10 years. Him and I met at a thing called the Latin Carnival back in Orlando, which is for all the Latino talent in all of Orlando. And both Howie and I are both Latins, so we entered the contest, and I did a 45-minute one-man show, and I beat Howie. And by beating him, we became friends. And we just hit it off really well, and we kept seeing each other at all kinds of auditions. It was like inevitable. You see the same faces wherever you go, especially if you're in the same city. And then we kept seeing Nick, and you know, the three of us kind of vibed, you know, and we became really good friends. Started singing together off and on, you know, started a little trio, and got signed to, you know, a small independent label back in Orlando. And our manager at the time wanted to add some more members to make the group whole. So we found Kevin, who was working at Disney at the time, apropos. And then Kevin brought us his cousin Brian.
So he called me, and the rest is history. That was April 20th of '93.
We've been through a lot together. 6 years. Nick was 13. When we first got started, he was this tall. Now he's this big, almost bigger than I am.
Being the fact that I grew up, you know, with them from the age 13 and up, you know, it's been just, you know, there's so many things that I guess, you know, a teenager can go through, you know, and they've been there for me. And, you know, we fight like brothers. You know, that's what we are. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're so tight. And, you know, Kevin says it to this day, destiny brought us together.
Well, the rest of the fellas are doing their thing, and I'm getting ready to do my thing. Are you Jenny?
Yeah.
I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. This is the Claremont Riding Academy right here in Manhattan. You got a stable right in the middle of New York City.
The only one.
Yeah? The only one?
Yep.
My brother was actually the equestrian out of our family. He started in 4-H, and when I was younger, I used to be in 4-H and used to go on trail rides and stuff. But it's been a while since I've ridden it. Well, I borrowed some chaps. They're a little tight, aren't they?
That's good. It's
Yeah?
really tight.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Then you won't get rubbed.
This tight?
Yeah.
We'll see if I can walk up these stairs. So, what are we gonna do now?
We're gonna go pick out a horse for you to ride.
Okay.
And then bring him down and have a little ride around in here before we go out to the park.
Sounds great.
Great.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
let's go.
When we do get a day off and when we're in a cool place that has a lot to offer like New York, I mean, there's tons of things to do. So, I mean, whenever we go overseas, I always go and check out the restaurants, and we'll all get together and maybe go play some basketball somewhere or stuff like that. You have a nice horse in here that I could ride?
Very nice.
Very
All right.
gentle,
An
nice,
old
cool,
pro.
mellow. Oh, that's what I need right there.
Here he is.
Ah, what's his name?
Trigger.
Trigger. The first big horse I remember having, his name was Amos. I was like 5 years old, and my little girlfriend lived next door. We used to play together all the time. I used to get some feed and stick it through the fence, and he'd come over and eat out of my hand. I'd climb up on the fence and just hop on his back, me and her, and we'd just sit on his back while he walked around and grazed all day. My mom said she used to look out the kitchen window and see us out there riding on him.
You want to just walk him around for a minute, just get used to him before we go out?
We used to ride bareback and play cowboys and Indians on our little ponies all the time. And if you're riding bareback and you get going real good, you're off. You just fall off. So we used to fall off our horses all the time. I think he's warmed up and loose. You ready to go to the park, Trigger? Yeah? All right.
He's ready.
Let's go to the park. Dodging traffic in Manhattan on horseback. I miss just sitting around thinking, wonder what I'm gonna do today. But with everything comes sacrifice, so. But we're having a great time. I'm having a great time. But I do miss the free time. Hi. Oh, I love the Lone Ranger. Yeah, Lone Ranger and Tonto. I used to watch that on TV, and I'd wear the mask around the house, and I used to pretend I was Zorro all the time when I was little. All right, check it out. We're going on the bridle path right now. It's 2.2 miles, And it's around the reservoir here in Central Park. So let's do it. But yeah, this is a lot different than riding out in the countryside in Kentucky. Got great scenery. I mean, riding in the country, you just, you know, got hills and grass and stuff to look at. Now you got, like, trees and grass and the reservoir and then the Manhattan skyline in the background. So that's pretty incredible. Riding in the park on a lovely day. I think we're ready to head back home now. Aren't we, Trigger? Yeah, he doesn't want to stop, see? So we're going. Bye-bye. Come on.